I had a video where I visited a company in Shagamu that sells semi-automated oil palm machines. So I got a brochure. I got this brochure as a gift for them in partnering with them as a seller for those machines. So I'm going to be reading everything about how the machine works. And I'll also be starting with the basic information of palm oil because you need to understand what you are processing. You need a good understanding about it. So I'll be starting with the basic information of the palm oil. I'll be reading everything in the book brochure for you so you can be able to understand what is here. Now you need to understand that the oil, let me start with the oil content of the fresh fruit bunch. The fresh fruit bunch with the palm fruit makes it, that is 100% in total. Now the empty fruit bunch is 35% out of 100%, while the palm fruit is 65%. Now from the palm fruit we have the pulp, which is 52%, which is the outer shell. Then we have the nut, which is 13%. Now from the pulp we have the palm oil, which is 26%, and we have the dry materials, which is also 26%, proving the fact to you that out of 100% of the empty fruit bunch with the out of 100% of the palm fruit bunch, which includes the oil palm fruits and the bunch itself, you'll be getting 26% palm oil from everything there, showing you that agricultural waste is not something you should toil with. Now, dry material 26%. Now from the nut, we have the kernel. The kernel is 6.5%, while the shell is also 6.5%. Kernel and shell sharing 6.5%. You can also see that again. Agricultural waste, don't joke with it. I'm always particular about it on this channel. Now from the kernel, that is 6.5%, you have dry material, which is 3.25%, and the palm kernel oil, which is also 3.25%. So let's dive straight into the machines aspect. Now, in order to meet diverse customers' needs, this company provided small-scale palm oil production equipment, which is easy to operate and maintain and reduce labor intensity. Now, for you that have a plantation of from 50 acres to 100 acres, you can be able to set a complete processing line with just 15 million naira for 500 kg per hour production, which is quite okay for your size of your plantation. Take note of the fact that your size of your plantation should determine the kind of production line you set up, whether 500 kg or 1 ton or 2 ton. That is just it for that. I'll also talk about that on an interview. I'll be on an interview on that very soon with my team. Now let me start with the first machine, which is the simple type thresher, and the capacity is 1 to 2 ton per hour, and the shaft speed is 480, and the weight is 700 kilogram, and the size in millimeter is 2200 by 1200 by 1500. Another machine here is this single screw palm oil presser. The capacity is 500 kg per hour, and the main power for it is diesel engine 8 HP, motor power 4 kW, and the main shaft speed is 25 to 35 with a weight of 260 kilogram and a size of 1500 by 800 by 1200. Now the next here is a double screw presser. I just finished with single screw presser. Now we're talking about the double screw presser. Now the capacity is from 1 ton per hour to 15 tons per hour with a main shaft speed of 20 to 12.5, and the weight is 1800 to 6500 kilogram. It just depends on the ton per hour capacity that you buy. That will determine how heavy it is. Then we now also have the plate filter with a capacity of 500 kilogram to 1 ton per hour with a filter area millimeter square of 8 with a weight of 800 kilogram. Now, talking about the simple palm oil press line, I just talked about the simple type fresher, single screw palm oil presser, double screw palm oil presser, and pellet filter. Now, let me talk extensively about the operations of this machine. Now, the 1 to 2 ton per hour thresher is a simple type threshing used to remove the palm fruit from the bunches at lower cost and high efficiency. I've done a video about all this kind of the uses of all these machines, but I'm just trying to read what is in this brochure for you. It's something which I know right here. So, but I want to read what is here for you. Pardon me. So, the single screw press is used to the single screw press for the 500 kilogram per hour is used to extract oil from the palm fruit, low residual oil rate, and with a diesel and motor power system. So it can use diesel to operate. And the 1 to 2 ton per hour double screw presser is used to extract oil as well from the palm fruit and has high efficiency with commercial line capacity. On a large scale, go for the double screw presser. And now the plate filter. The plate filter is used to remove impurity from the crude oil, get cleaner crude oil, which is widely used with good performance. Now, you want your oil to meet international standard. I mean, standards like the NAFDAC, SON, ISO. The plate filter will help you make sure that your oil is pure. Now, so this is what you are having on your screen is a picture of what's in front of me here. A 1 to 5 ton per hour press line, which was designed by the engineers of this company. So right now, let me talk about if you want to operate on a large scale, hmm, what your production line should look like. Now, for large palm production line, which includes raw material reception station, sterilization station, threshing station, digesting and pressing station, oil clarification station, kernel recovery station, raw water treatment station, and other parts, the equipment processing capacity can reach 10 to 120 ton per hour, providing equipment manufacturing, installation, commissioning, and other services. So you can see it on your screen right now. So I'll be starting with the raw materials reception station. That is where you collect the ripe fresh palm fruit bunches from the plantation, which can be transported by trucks depending on the location of where your farm is. If your mill is where your farm is, then you can use all these keke to bring them there. So the discharge platform will have a sliding gate exit. Every sliding switch is controlled by an hydraulic system which consists of hydraulic pump station and hydraulic cylinder. Then you start the control valve to open the gate of the discharge door. Then the palm fruit falls into a conveyor. Now the idea of this is that there is less or no human effort in whatever that is happening here. From the reception station down to the sterilization and other activities, a conveyor just drives everything down to the processing and packaging of the oil. So that is just the way it is. Now, the next after the raw materials reception station would now be the sterilization station. Now, the sterilization station is to inject 300 kPa direct steam into the sterilizer and steam the palm fruits at high temperature for about 60 minutes. This is to destroy the enzymes in the fruits and avoid the increase of FFA content in the oil. At the same time, the high temperature will make the fruit soften. It is easy for fruit threshing and avoiding the damage of palm fruits. Now, the sterilization is to make sure that you don't get to damage the palm fruits. Now, the next will be the threshing station. Now, the oil palm fruits account for about 60% of the whole FFB. The purpose of threshing is to separate the palm fruits from the FFP. The thresher mainly adopts drum type thresher. The separated palm fruit is sent into the pressing station, while the empty fruit bunch is discharged from the other side of the thresher. Then the EFB is transported to the yard or to the palm plantation as fertilizer or slip cover. That is agricultural waste again. Please take note of that. Do not throw away your waste. Now the next will be a digesting and pressing station. Now the digesting is for crushing the palm fruits. Inside the digester there are baffles and steering arms. Under the driving of the top motor, reamer breaks off the palm fruit and boil the palm fruit so it can be pressed easily and the oil can come out well. So the pressing machine uses hydraulic control system to adjust spaces between screw, which is suitable for various species of palm fruits and guarantees the oil yield. Please kindly note that what I'm talking about right now is for someone with a big scale plantation. I'm talking about somebody who has, if you have 200 hectares and above, this is something you should be paying attention to. If you're having between 1 acre to 1 acre to 100 acres, I don't think this is something that you'll be able to do, because due to the cost of this. Now, to set this kind of thing up, you'll be needing between 200 to 300 million naira. So that is why I am saying this kind of thing that I'm saying now. That's why I'm making this statement that I'm making right now. Even if you have 100 acres, if you have somewhere where you can be able to consistently get palm fruit branch, then this is something you can take seriously. If you have a small plantation but you have somewhere where you can be generating fresh palm fruit bunch regularly, then you can still go ahead with this. So I'll be moving to the oil clarification station. Now, using the latest technology under the premise of ensuring the quality of oil, you reduce the investment of equipment as far as possible and also reduce oil loss. The purified palm oil can be directly sold or deeply refined after clarification. And clarification comprises of sedimentation, filtration, and separation. The industrial sewage will be sent into effluent pond. Then the residual sludge can be used as fertilizer. The whole process is highly automatic, environment friendly, and energy saving. Now, the next should be the kernel recovery station. The mixture of the pressed kernel and fiber is separated by the fiber separation system, and the separated palm nut is cracked to obtain the kernel and the shell mixture. After the separation column system and the mud bait separation system, the separation rate of kernels and shells can reach 97 to 98%. The separated shell is sent to the boiler station as fuel. The separated kernel is then dried by hot air and then will be sent to the kernel storage. Now the powerhouse for your mill. Now for your powerhouse, you need diesel power generators and turbine generators to provide energy and electricity for production and household usage, being energy saving and environmental friendly. As a Nigerian watching this, you can relate that a generator is something that is needed if you are in a place without good electricity supply. And even if you are using electricity, I think getting a transformer is something that you really need to take seriously for this kind of thing you are doing. So now the boiler station. The steam boiler has the advantage of sufficient heating power, fast production of high quality steam, stable and reliable operation, wide fuel applicability, and better safety performance. Now the next is the water treatment. After dosing, settling, and filtration, the source, the water can be changed into pure water. Even if it's a river water, it can be changed into pure water, which is used for water supplying in the steam boiler and the process use, ensuring the good quality of water as well as the oil. Now it's time to talk about the palm kernel oil processing production, just like I did for the palm oil. Now, the palm kernel is a part of the palm fruits. The oil rate in palm kernel is 50 to 55%. The processing of palm kernel can obtain relatively pure crude palm kernel oil, which has a lovely walnut fragrance. Palm kernel oil is edible and has a wide range of uses in the growing of food commercial industry, for its health benefits. Now, we have the palm nut, we have the palm kernel, and then we have the crude palm kernel oil. The crude palm kernel oil is when it has been processed already. Looking like your regular groundnut oil. And people can call it diagbon, Yoruba people. So here is how it operates for the palm kernel processing. The palm kernel processing is fiber separation, magnetic separation. So this is how the palm kernel processing operates. I mean, the sequence of production. First is the fiber separation, then the magnetic separation, the palm kernel cracking and separation, and then cooking the obtained palm kernels, then pressing and filtering to get the crude palm kernel oil. Now, at first is the palm kernel cracking and separating machine. What this does is that it cracks and separates the kernel from the shell, and under this action would have magnetic separation and cracking. Under the action of cyclone and fan, the kernel and shell separation is realized by using the difference of specific gravity of kernel and shell. The separation rate can reach up to 95% to 97%. Now, the next stage will be the palm kernel pressing. The palm kernel pressing is the palm kernel pressing involves the crushing, the cooking, the pressing, and filtering of the palm kernels. Crushing and cooking partly increase the oil rate. The crude palm kernel oil after pressing is cleaner than crude palm oil. I will take that again. The crude palm kernel oil after pressing is cleaner than crude palm oil. Isn't that exciting to hear? And the filtering process is relatively simple. A relatively clean crude palm kernel oil is available through the plate filter. So in essence, it's as if what you can use right here among the machines that you use for palm oil processing is also the plate filter. The plate filter is something that you can also use as well, both for palm oil processing and palm kernel processing. Now let's start talking about the machines and their weight. The first is the fiber separator with a capacity of 4 ton per hour with a weight of 100 kilogram. The next is the palm nut garden machine with a capacity of 5 ton per hour and a output speed of 25 rpm. And how this is that it has a perforated rotating drum. Then the next is the palm nut cracker, which has a capacity of 1 to 2 ton per hour with a weight of 560 kilogram. And the next is a crusher with a capacity of 500 kilogram per hour and has a weight of 400 kg. And the next is the cooker with a capacity of 500 kilogram per hour and a weight of 400 kg. And the next is the palm kernel oil presser with a capacity of 500 kilogram and with a weight of 1800 kg.